I may as well relax before I go in there and fight him. I need to make sure my muscles are nice and flexible, and I'm happy as can be to really rub it in his face. I want to take over the world for myself! Fuck you! I'm gonna take over your plane in the name of Crash Bandicoot! Damage his jetpack to keep him from escaping. I see. So he's flying. Are we both flying? Ooh, that could be cool. Anyway, welcome back, everybody, to more Let's Play Crash Bandicoot 2. Cortex Strikes Back. And he has the Master Power Crystal. Anyway, this is your host, DFJ406. So I guess I gotta chase him, avoid these meteors, and frickin' beat the shit out of him. Again, I don't remember, so I'm just gonna do it. And I was worried about the jetpack needing to be used to fight him. Bitch. Dodge obstacles and catch up with them. Got it. So, yep, our final boss fight with Neo Cortex. Seems simple enough. Just beat the shit out of them and avoid everything. Because, well... Oh, there's kind of like a time limit, too. Okay. Really? You're waiting for me? That's kind of you. Really? It's this easy? Are you serious? That's all I had to do? I said to fly at you and... Oh, I did get the speed shoes. Yes, that's the ability I was thinking of.
You haven't seen the last of me, Crash Bandicoot.
That's what you say. Yet, I don't believe you. Really? That was it? That was the boss fight?
Crash, what do you suppose happened to Cortex? And what about the Cortex Vortex? It's still up there.
I don't know, but I'm about to get molested by this giant enemy crab. Oh god, attack its weak point for massive damage! Ah, and Cortex got away. Whoops. Well, that's the end of Let's Play Crash Bandicoot 2! Oh god. That was honestly a lot faster than I thought it would be. But since I'd be the last boss, I'm gonna let the whole credits run through, just so, you know, we get that out there. I'd rather do it now than, you know, later. But anyway, yeah. Like I said, I did actually want to go over the voice actors for this game and kind of compare them to the original cast for these games as well. Just so you know, like, where everybody was. I'm not going to go over characters we saw from the previous game. I'm going to go over more characters that actually showed up in this one. I think we'll go over the main two, of course. So, we had, the new assistant to, Neo Cortex in this game, Dr. Engine, was voiced by Corey Burton. And, well... I wanted to look up his voice actor, but frickin' the internet's not loading for me right now. Anyway, let's see. We have Debbie Derryberry here. Debbie Derryberry, excuse me. She was the voice for Coco and Tawna as well. Not that Tawna had much of a voice in her game, but yeah. In case you're wondering who Debbie Derryberry is, she was the voice for Jimmy Neutron. For those of you who remember that 3D CGI cartoon on old Nickelodeon. Oh boy. Those were the good old days. But yeah. Anyway, Corey Burton, who did the voice of Dr. Engine in this game, and I think he's two characters in the next game. He's Hugo Strange in Batman Arkham City. He's voice of numerous Titans and stuff in Hercules. And, yeah, he was also Moliere in Atlantis, The Lost Empire, for those of you who remember that movie at all. Oh boy, that movie. Oh yeah, does Aku Aku technically have a voice? Yet. I guess he does. But yeah. Aku Aku's a pretty big deal in this series. The guy who's been his voice, Greg Eagles, has been his voice for a while. As a matter of fact, I'm trying to see if he was Aku Aku in the original game. I gotta go over that too, or at least the original second game. At least the credits music is different from the first game for this, which is good. Okay, it doesn't look like he was the original Aku voice, at least, but he was there. Oh, he was Grim in the Grim Adventures of Billy and Mandy, though. Greg Eagles, yeah. And also, Gray Fox. I played that game. Metal Gear Solid. So, yeah. He's also Jax and Baraka in Mortal Kombat X. I want to say 10, but some people refer to it as X because of XL. Like, what is that, 10 large? I don't know, but yeah. Greg Eagles. He's Grim and Gray Fox. Or at least the original Metal Gear Solid, he was Gray Fox. And let's see, anybody else to go over? Oh yeah, we did have another one who's going to be voicing another character in a later game. Good old John DiMaggio. Meatbag. He's, I believe, Marcus Phoenix in the Gears of War series, one I definitely enjoy. In case you really don't know who he is, he's freaking Bender in Futurama, John DiMaggio. He's voices Tiny Tiger and, well, I guess I may as well somewhat spoil it. You see that did you see that mask that you saw the Game Over screen, the evil-looking one? It was referred to as Uka Uka. He voices that, too. They got John DiMaggio in this, man. Like, oh boy. And Lex Lang is still being Neo Cortex for this trilogy, obviously. Jess Harnell, in case you don't remember who Jess Harnell is, it's Ironhide in recent Transformers live-action things, and it was Wacko in Animaniacs. Jess Harnell did the voice of Pinstripe Potoroo and Ripperoo. Pinstripe Potoroo was for the first game, Ripperoo in this one and the last one, and he's the main voice for Crash in this one. And Lex Lang was the voice for Neo Cortex throughout these new games. Recently, he's been known to voice, I can't really... I'm sorry, I'm wasting time. I'm trying to get through this real quick. Let me just go through the full voice cast. He voiced somebody in, Star Wars Resistance, that recent, Star Wars series. I'll find him. He voiced Major Von Reg, as well as a couple Stormtroopers. So in that Star Wars Resistance cartoon, he voices characters in that. He's been up and coming, it looks like. He's also a narrator for an episode of South Park, which is interesting. Lex Lang's done a decent bit, although he's now the current Neo Cortex, which is actually pretty good. Oh, he was Tanuchi in Naruto Shippuden. For those of that care about anime, the Animu. God damn it. I'm trying to think, is there anybody else in here that we haven't seen yet? Oh yeah, we have the Komodo brothers here. Komodo Joe and Komodo Mo that were voiced by Fred Tatasciore. I don't know how to say that name. I don't know if I went over Dwight Schultz the last game. Dwight Schultz, I think, was voicing all those lab characters. The lab assistants and all that. And, let's see. He was Maishin in Final Fantasy X and X-2. Oh boy. Or at least the first one. And, he was also the voice of... Oh, somebody in Wolfenstein The New Order. He was the voice of Wilhelm Deathshed Strauss. I never played the Wolfenstein games. Not a single one of them. So unfortunately, I don't really know that one that well. Yeah, I forgot to go over him. He was also Papu Papu in the last game. I did forget to go over that. Is anybody else I haven't gone over yet? Let's see. I went over... Almost the entire voice cast, because all of them had at least one voice in this game. Then again, you need a lot of voices for this. Oh yeah, Fred Tatasciore, I forgot. He was Laws in Final Fantasy VII Advent Children, that weird Final Fantasy VII movie. He was a Samuel Jackson parody character in Team America World Police. Oh man. He was a voice in he was the voice of Megatron in Transformers Fall of Cybertron. And yeah. He's voiced of other characters later this game in the third game too. He was also Koala Kong in the first game. I forgot about that. But he was Komodo Joe and Komodo Mo. Frickin' Megatron from Fall of Cybertron. As well as frickin' Samuel Jackson. Stop trying to hit me and hit me! I remember that line from that movie. That was good. The only one left to go over is another lab assistant voice, as well as for Nitrous Brio. He won't be in the next game, unfortunately, poor Nitrous Brio, so I may as well go over his voice now for Maurice LaMarche. That name does sound familiar. I don't fully remember it. I know I'm only going over the voice acting right now, but you have the credits to look at here anyway. I just like to give you an idea of familiar voices in case you've heard them before. Maurice LaMarche is somewhat famous, because, especially for you old school cartoon fanatics, because, well, in newer times, he was recently Mr. Big in Zootopia. He was, the Brain in Pinky and the Brain. So, the smart asshole mouse, yes. That was Maurice LaMarche. He was also Morbo, a frequent character in Futurama. So yeah, they got a pretty good voice cast for this game. And yeah, may as well compare that with some of the original Crash 2 voice cast. Why not? Because, well, it's nice to give credit to those that were originally there for the beginning of it. And there's your crazy fast time trial times you want to try to match with the best of them. If you think you can. The old voice for Dr. Neo Cortex in the second game was Clancy Brown, who was Sergeant Zim in Starship Troopers. Oh, damn. Look at that. And he's Mr. Krabs in SpongeBob? Oh my god, I didn't know that. So Neo Cortex in the original Crash Bandicoot 2 was fucking Mr. Krabs. Yo, that's awesome. Brendan O'Brien did the voice of a lot of the other characters. Crash Bandicoot, Nitrous Brio, Engine, Tiny Tiger, and Komodo Mo. So a lot of them in this game. He did the original Crash voice for a good while. A lot of the grunts were his, and that's mostly what he's well known for, so it's not really too much to take out of him. Oh, shit! Credits are done already. Well, that was a lot faster than I was expecting. Oh, I wasn't ready! Oh, shit! You mind if I just go over the rest of the voice cast before I get back going? I'm sorry, I just really want to get this out of the way. You can just watch Crash fuck around for a while. And the last one was, the only other voice actress was Vicky Winters for Coco from the original game. And, well, that's really all she was known for. Huh. I wonder if she was more something else rather than a voice actress. Either that or she didn't have a long history. I don't know. Yeah, she only has 2 credits. She was some character in Vital Signs, and she was Coco for just the second game. They got a different Coco voice for the third game, I guess. Yeah, Vicky Winters isn't well known. Brendan O'Brien was basically known for pretty much doing a lot of the voices for these first Crash games, because a lot of the voice actors back in the 90s basically did a lot of voices and were a lot of little grunts, not really voice acting particular for some of them, so that makes sense. And yeah, freaking Clancy Brown. Freaking Mr. Krabs was Neo Cortex. There's something really amazing about that. Give me all your money, Crash, or I will take over the world. I can't do a Mr. Krabs voice. Yeah, I can't do it. Mr. Krabs voice, fucking awesome, though. Clancy Brown. You know, I never actually knew that voice actor. I didn't want to do a time trial. Wait! This wasn't what I wanted! This wasn't what I wanted! I wanted to get the gem, damn it. The gems come first. Okay, I got the voice cast out of the way. I could go over my opinion of the game, but I don't feel right doing that yet because, well, I still haven't technically completed it yet. I can go over my general thoughts about it, though. But before I do that, so, the LP's not over yet. In case those you wondering about the game plan, you should probably know. We're going after the gems. And before we even show the secret ending you get for all the gems, I'm also going after all the, I'm also going to be going after all the, relics. I'm going for at least gold relics. But that will come after we do the gems. But for those of you that want to skip all the gem and relic hunting, eventually the finale will come out. The finale will go over the last of those things and go over the secret ending for those of you that are really just waiting for that. But I gotta show you how to get everything, you know? It just doesn't feel right. And well, for those of you achievement hunters, it's nice to show you how to go through a good speed run of these levels in case you're struggling. I'm a nice guy like that. Besides, when I do 100%, I want to try to show off everything, alright? So even some things that are mindless like time trials, I do like to show those off because you need to do those to get some things done, like achievements in this game. And let me tell you this, the time trials have become important come Crash 3, because remember, they're actually required to get the second highest rank in Crash 3 for your time trials in order to actually get the best ending. because that counts with 100%. Don't ask why they did that. That's just what they decided to do. Believe me, I wish they didn't do it that way, but they did. Okay, so wait, what do I want to do? Oh, yeah. Right, I remember. I want to get all those blocks. Yeah, I want to get all those blocks. And then come back for the nitrous box on the death route. Which is a dick move, may I remind you. But, well, I'll get there eventually. So, may as well go over my general thoughts of this game so far. Since, well, all I'm doing left is just recollecting things I didn't get before. Which could take a while, depending on things. I still have 2 secret routes I technically didn't find yet, so there's that too. That'll be a fun one to do. But yeah, my general thoughts of the game so far. Well, I definitely still do feel like this is better than the first Crash game. Then again, that's kind of hard to not have happen with. Ow! I gotta stop doing that. It's kind of hard to be worse than the first game with how archaic that one can be. Some of its challenges just felt really dickish and annoying. And well, the physics of that game didn't make a lot of sense. While not all those things are perfected in this game, for the most part they're better. And with a new sliding technique that leads to more advanced jumps to have more crazy level design ideas because of that jump. Oh, come on, man. Well, because of those more advanced maneuvers being implemented into the game, well, things somehow feel a bit better. Then again, I would hope so. This was a character for a while that Sony was going to have be their mascot, at least internationally. I think they had a different one for international, but I don't know how many people care about the international mascot, or the Japanese mascots. Because unlike them, well, Nintendo happened to get lucky. How did I survive that? You know what? I'm not going to worry about it. I'm not going to worry about it. Just accept it. Just take it. Don't look a gift horse in the mouth. Just take it. But yeah, this second game, like I said, I'm pretty sure I'm right on the fact that, well, this is still like, I think this might be still the highest selling title on the PlayStation 1. Because, well, it took their mascot internationally for a while and gave them another game. Remember, this is their answer to Mario, and, well, the second game definitely improved things from the first. Without a doubt. I mean, if it didn't, what the hell were they doing? That's all I had to wonder. What the hell were they doing? Okay, good. The platform's still there. Thank God. If I missed a box, I would be so pissed off. I'm gonna be so pissed. Oh, I hope I got everything. Oh, God damn it. Oh, you know what? Let me just double check to make sure I got all of them. Actually, I think I did get all of them, but I'm gonna double check again anyway. Fuck you. I don't think there's any more boxes. Damn it! Uh-oh. I might have fucked myself for good. But either way, he definitely gave himself more of a name with this game. Because, well, it's definitely more approachable than the first one. And the thing is, they still managed to make the levels, like, harder. Despite, you know, better controls and more advanced... Because of the advanced maneuvers, they made the level design harder, but it still feels fair once you understand how it all works. And while it's something I keep forgetting that, well, because it's not exactly a true 3D platformer like most, which tend to feel more like a sandbox, especially from this day and age, the fact that this one decides to keep sticking on linear paths and make level design still feel like 2D games, it gives it the advantage of being able to still come up with a challenge. So some people may find this being more like a actual, like, a good, satisfying challenge from a gameplay perspective than the other ones that are just free roaming to find everything that feel like collectathons. Well, I'm not personally in the mindset to agree with Crash people. I can see where they're coming from. Because, you know, having an actual challenge and feeling like accomplished as you go through your game is an important thing to have. And while that's something else that modern day gamers have forgotten about as well. Oh, come on! There was one I forgot again. Well, let's go back by that last box, and then we'll go back. God damn it. Why are they... Oh, fuck. Yeah, it's like they never expected me to go backwards. That's kind of a shame, really. So now I have to blindly run back. This is annoying, man. This is really annoying. Wow! This is really annoying. And I could see that. Thanks, camera angles. Cool. So I'm stuck here. Well, so I can't get to the gym. I have no reason to be here. Get out. Oh, jeez. How the hell do you get this? But yeah, I'll just see if, you know, getting the other ending will satisfy me in other ways. But for now, I'll just leave it like this. Also, I have to commit to that death route once I get on it, so I have to get every box. So there's one more I missed. I'll keep a note of that. Like I said, there's definitely something to be said about the fact that this game still offers challenge that not a lot of 3D platformers could do. And well, it certainly feels like they took a lot of their ideas of the first game and refined a lot of it. Added more things like alternate routes, or hidden routes to access more hidden areas, giving more secrets and all that. And well, they came up with new ways to hide gems. Not breaking all the boxes in a level, time to go through a level quickly enough, their own time trial in a way. Oh yeah, by the way, my dash ability. If I hold the right trigger, I kind of sprint. This is an ability that's exclusive to Crash 3. I know it did not exist in Crash 2. At least I don't think it did. Again, don't remember. But I think it was only in Crash 3. Because there was no reason to have it in Crash 2. They let you have it in this game because time trials. It doesn't feel like it's a significant speed boost, but it actually can make a big difference in time trials. It's basically like having your slide active all the time. Although your slide does stop every once in a while, but it's good to have in case you don't want to do sliding all the time. To make some things easier, you get this for being the last boss in this game. At least for the trilogy version. I was scared for a second I was going to get screwed over. Fuck you, and fuck you. Now don't let me die, please. But anyway, yeah. Basically, this game refined a lot of what people liked about the first game. And made this one much more memorable, in my opinion. Because, well, the first game certainly left a lot to be desired. That being said, the first game was still pretty fun, and a commendable first effort on trying to show up the plumber himself. I mean, again, it basically took the idea of a 2D platform and tried to throw some 3D elements into it. While not always entirely successful, for the most part, it did a pretty damn good job. Alright, now I have to go back. This is annoying. There's not an easier way around this? What the hell? It's so dumb. But anyway, to try not to belabor the point anymore, this game definitely showed more promise for the Bandicoot than the first game did. Ow. And well, it's a good thing to look back on to realize if there was a reason that people got hooked to this franchise, well, yeah, this game certainly had it. It refined things and just made them better overall. Exactly what a sequel should do. Take the idea of the original game and improve it. And well, Naughty Dog with this game, fuck you! They were definitely on the right track. While it definitely isn't perfect and its challenge could still leave some people pissed off and others overwhelmed, for those people willing to commit and learn how the game works, there's some good platforming fun to be had. Like I said, the first game is not a good example, because that was a definitely rough around the edges experience. The other two definitely nail it better. And well, before we even finish this game, I can just say this right off the bat. I can't wait till we get to Crash 3. Because it basically takes stuff from this game, refines it even further, and even has underwater levels. All of those can be obnoxious because, like most games, underwater levels can be a dread. And some of them are in Crash 3. That being said, they're able to do them. And, well, it just feels still fun. And, well, yeah, they added the time trials and all that. It took a lot of refinement. Oh, yeah, the pity mechanic I forgot was added in this game because, well, for people that had a tough time getting into the first game, had no options other than to just keep trying to get better. It's a very old-school gaming way of looking at it. But, well, this game actually allowed lesser players, for lack of a better term, to be able to get through this game. Like, this is actually one of the first games that came with the idea of a pity mechanic. If you were struggling so much, they give you something to help you actually get through it a lot more easily. You bitch! You're not gonna beat me at tug of war, you fuck! So yeah, there's a lot of good to be said about this game. Because it definitely leaves a better impression than the first. Well, some people say all the games don't hold up. I can say that about the first game. The first game does not hold up well. However, the second and the third definitely leave a lot more to like than the first game does. There's a reason this trilogy was seen as a success. And people bought the second game as a sequel to an early game on the PS1. And people ate up this sequel. And its success got the third game. But fun fact about that. Naughty Dog was only supposed to work on, I think they were only supposed to work on 3 games for the Crash Bandicoot franchise for their contract. However, the third game in this main trilogy, Crash Bandicoot Warped, actually was outside the contract. They decided to do a 4th one. Because the 3rd one was actually Crash Team Racing. So yeah. They actually decided to continue because I guess they had more ideas and wanted to do another one. And you know what? It was done really damn well. Now, I'm going to go back to the first levels and start there next time. But yeah, I'll just leave it at that. Naughty Dog's definitely started refining their platforming chops. And well, their true 3D platforming essence in regards to like Spyro and Mario and all that wouldn't really hit that true 3D flair until they got to, they wouldn't hit their true 3D styles till they got to Jak and Daxter on the PS2. Still, it's a great predecessor of what was to come for Jak and Daxter. And well, yeah, second game's great. I definitely enjoyed playing this more despite my frustrations, because while these games are still hard, and while they still don't feel perfect. Again, you're probably better off not playing this kind of platformer first, although I would recommend this game more than the first one. The first one's more you should play after you've gone through the second or third game, I feel. And well, yeah, it's still hard to go back to, even for me. This game definitely feels better. Even as this one I've rarely played, I still enjoy this one more. It basically was blind for me because I almost forgot everything. But either way, yeah, this game kicks ass. I like it. That's all I gotta say about it. And with that, I can save and end this episode. So, all that's left now are collecting gems and relics. And that's gonna be a big marathon of crap. So, come back for future episodes of the series, and we will go gem hunting. Once we collected all the gems, because I still have to find alternate exits for some of these things to get some of these gems. And find secret exits to get to other things, to get boxes to get more gems. Well, after that, we're doing relic hunting to test my speedrunning metal. And now I have a speedrun ability. Oh crap, forgot I can't do it here. Does she have a speedrun move, by the way? I'm curious. Maybe we'll check it out next time. Then when we come back next time, we're going to do more gem hunting. And that's all we're going to be doing, because I doubt I'm going to get all of them next time. Ha! Good luck getting freaking what? Yeah, 11 gems in one episode. Ha! I'd like to see that. I really would. That would be very impressive.